Hey everybody, it's the Ether System here, and this is Kristen. I have a little co-consciousness going on with Chris and Krissy, but I'm predominantly Kristen, 80% Kristen, so that's good. I wanted to make this video to just update how I am today after seeing my psychiatrist. Yeah, I went in to see my psychiatrist, and I was hoping that maybe the upping the dose of my risperidone might have been causing me disassociation or some, I don't know, might have been causing some of this. It's only been in the last 3 weeks that the voices in my head and the modes, whether it's the young me or the spiritual me or all these different modes of me that come as voices sometimes, it's only been a few weeks that they've come out to front. And I was kind of hoping for a medicine explanation, like maybe I'm disassociating too much, and that disassociation normally feels spiritual, and so then I'm psychotic, and my mind named that Alea, and I actually am just really psychotic and I don't have DID, and I don't know why I'd be hoping for that. That wouldn't be fun, but I just feel disappointed that I have this disorder, to be honest. I don't have another feeling in there, just sad. I feel sad that I have this disorder, that there's that much trauma to work through, and I have so much work to do on expressing my feelings about trauma that I have never been able to express. And even in saying that I've never been able to express it, and like talking to my mom in text, she's like, well, I feel like you've always had a place to express it, but you just chose not to. I'm like, no, you don't even know what all I'm referring to. Some of it relates, when the trauma is coming from half of your family, then there's not a safe place to express it. And I don't know, I feel like it's going to be hard to go through trauma therapy and to get to my feelings, because I know that I'm getting them out, but I'm getting them out to someone paid to listen to them. And it's a safe space, but it's really just myself listening to myself and processing in myself. And I know that that could lead to a lot of growth, and I'm looking forward to the growth. I'm not all negative here about this. Like, I see that the one area of growth I need the most is me being the person to emotionally soothe myself and to handle my emotions, and not looking for my husband or friends or other people to do that for me. And that's embarrassing to admit, but it's just how it is. I don't know, I was kind of hoping I didn't have this diagnosis. So I got diagnosed this a year ago, about a year, like 10 months ago, from a psychologist, and my psychiatrist mentioned this diagnosis the first time I saw them, and then diagnosed me with it today. My trauma therapist doesn't want to tell me my diagnosis, because she says once it's acknowledged, it could go from a 2 to a 10, and that's exactly what my psychiatrist says, is that once I've acknowledged the voices and have talked back to them and start working with them, the symptom, it kind of comes out. And then she warned me that there would be more alters potentially in the future because this is also new. That there would be potentially more alters that come out in the future. I feel ill prepared. I feel like I need to read a lot on the DID. I'm gonna take these off because of the glare. I need to read a lot on the research, and I'm watching videos to understand other people's systems and to learn about it. But I just, I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm going to open this door up and it's not going to be able to close, and that people around me are not going to want to be around me anymore, that it's going to be really isolating. And I'm already isolated enough. I don't talk to anyone as it is. Really, I really don't. I really hang out with a friend once every 2 months. And I see my husband every day, in the evening and stuff, but I can't be putting this all on him. So we're both in separate therapy so we can have a safe space to talk. But I'm just afraid of what this is going to look like as I go down the road, and I'm afraid that my fear is going to affect it, maybe slow it down, and I don't want that. So I don't want to be afraid. I want to be embracing of the truth and accept it and work with it. And so I'm kind of going back and forth between those two. But anyway, that's just an update of how I am today after seeing my psychiatrist. I hope you all are doing well. I really do. Anyone watching my page probably shares in this diagnosis, and I am just beginning to understand the complex emotions that come with it, and I hope you all are doing well. Thanks for listening, as always. Please comment below so I know that people are out there listening and that I'm not alone in this. And if you want to add me on Instagram, I am the Ether System on Instagram, and I am Alaya Ether on Facebook, ALAYAETHER. Thanks for listening. Bye.